Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Thai Talk with Dan. Now, last week I got contacted by Tim Newton. You may know him from the Tiger, which was quite a popular news channel. I don't know what it's like now. I've not watched it for over a year. And Tim broke away from that channel and decided to make his own channel, Tim Newton Today. And every Sunday, he features a new segment called Grumpy Old Men with Steve Ross. So he contacted me last week and stated that he was going to discuss about my channel on Sunday as he found it interesting and he thought it might be interesting to his viewers. And he had a few questions that he wanted me to answer. So I happily answered his questions and I watched the video this morning. Now, Steve and Tim stated a few things, and I just want to clarify and make clear about the things that they mentioned to make sure it's crystal. So, Tim assumed that my channel was basically just speaking about Thai women that work in bars and trying to warn men not to get tricked and scammed and fall into the girlfriend experience and get hustled out of their hard-earned cash. However, I totally understand why he assumed that, because he's probably just watched the videos where subscribers have sent in stories about bar girls. But on my channel, it features stories about all different types of women from all different walks of life, such as freelancers, Thai women that work in bars, Thai women that you'll find on online dating sites, inside coffee shops, restaurants, shopping malls, walking by you on the sidewalk. From all different walks of life, guys. Some of the worst stories that I present on the channel are from women that guys have met on online dating sites, because there's a lot of women that basically are serial daters. The waiting within the province doesn't have to be in a tourist area. It's all over Thailand. And they're waiting for a new guy to enter their province, where they'll basically match with that guy on Tinder, for example, say hello, and then go to meet and quickly do their best to try to get that foreigner to fall in love with them and become a monthly sponsor. Okay, next, let's move over to Steve Ross. Steve Ross mentioned about, in the video, he only saw one video of mine, and in the video I put a lot of clips such as a screaming goat, a screaming beaver, to try to add humor to the stories. Because I share stories almost on a daily basis, I don't want it to always sound so negative and mundane, so I add humor to the stories, which every person that emails me a story in understands that that's how I create the videos on my channel. And they're aware of that, and they're fine with that. And that's why I've never had a single complaint from anybody that sent me an email in sharing their story. I also believe that humor is the best way in order to try to get a message out there, because the whole point of my channel is to warn men that are coming over here on a holiday, coming to retire here, or just coming to live here. And if they get involved with a Thai woman, they need to understand that there's quite a high percentage that they're getting hustled for money. Now, the reason why I state it's a high percentage is that, look at it this way. Thailand's a big country, and I would say it's a big country because I'm from England, which is quite a small country. And there's a lot of Thai women here, a hell of a lot. And for the majority of Thai women, they are not interested in us Western men. Yeah, they're interested in Thai guys or other guys. They're not really interested in us. But for the portion of women that are interested in foreigners, unfortunately, the majority of that small portion are interested in foreigners for what we can provide for them. And that's the cold, hard truth.
We are looking for a ring for me, ring for her, bracelet for her, and necklace for her.
However, some guys get lucky and they meet someone who is genuine off a dating site, a Thai woman that's just started working in a bar, for example, or even a freelancer, and manage to change them and manage to truly fall in love. But the odds are not in your favor. And I just try to highlight that. I'm not here to badmouth Thai women, talk bad about Thailand. I'm here to show guys the reality of what could happen to them, because every day here in Thailand, there's someone who's getting hustled from a Thai woman that's being fake, but it's basically being cute, telling the guy she loves him, she wants to marry him, she's going to be with him forever. And then a few months down the line, she's got a brand new house in her name. She's got a Ford Ranger. She's driving around in, showing off to her friends and her family. She's got a massive dowry where the parents have managed to get a chunk of what's going on, managed to get a piece of the action. And everybody's happy, except the poor foreigner who ends up single, alone, depressed, doesn't want to trust any other woman again, and can end up in a bar in Pattaya, on Beach Road, basically telling another negative sexpat story.
It's about time.
Now, another thing that Steve Ross mentioned is that I should be letting everybody know that it's not just the women that are working in the bars that are trying to take your money. It's also the tuk-tuk drivers, and the beggars in the street and all these normal workers around that are trying to get your money as well. Guys, I don't talk about stuff like that because I think it's fairly obvious. If you go to any holiday destination, any tourist hotspot, anywhere around the world, everybody that's within that tourist destination, that hotspot, are there to make money. And everybody's got an angle and everybody's got a game to make money. Now, because, like I said before, I don't just talk about the Thai women that work inside the bars in places like Pattaya, Phuket, etc. I try to talk about all the different types of Thai women that are trying to hustle you guys for money. And the main reason why I continue doing this and continue talking about this is because I'm constantly hearing about it. Now, I read the comments of what people put in my channel, on my videos, and I do read a lot of people always stating, I don't feel sorry for these simps. I don't feel sorry for these type of guys. And I understand where you're coming from, but just try to have a broader outlook on what really goes on. There are men that are coming over here that are at retirement age, that are quite lonely, the wife has passed away, and they've got this notion that they can come over here, retire here, live cheaply, make their pension money go further, and they can find a nice, beautiful, loving, warm Thai woman. Because a lot of YouTube channels portray that everything's perfect here and everything's nice and everything's rosy, and Thai women are perfect, they're brilliant, you can have the best of life here. And all I simply do is try to not lie to you and try to give you the reality. I'm not bitter, I'm not twisted, I'm absolutely fine. I've got no issues. I've had a few bad relationships here, but nothing that makes me that type of guy that judges everybody from the relationships that I've had. That's ridiculous, and I'm not about that, guys. I'm not that type of person. I just try to help people, because it's all I hear about here. Every foreigner that you meet in Thailand, if you go to the bar, right, or you meet some foreigners, they're always talking about women. It's the main topic that you're going to hear about most of the time. And the reason for that is most guys do come over here for women. We have to face the reality of it. So that is going to be the main topic of conversation. And all I hear are constant bad stories. And to be honest, nowadays, the only time I see a foreigner that's happy and smiley and in a good mood and positive, they're either single, yeah, or they're brand new to Thailand and everything's amazing and exciting and wow, and they've just got with this woman and she's absolutely stunning. All their dreams have come true. She's warm, she's loving, she's kind, everything's great in the bedroom, etc. And yeah, I can understand them living the dream, and I don't want to be the person that pops their bubble in their face. No, you can't do that, guys. Some people have to learn by themselves. I'm happy to teach people on the channel because they're only going to tune into that video if they're interested. If they're not interested or they want to stay in that dream world, then they don't have to watch. But I just try to warn people to try to save people from having heartache and having their bank accounts drained. And for the guys that are coming over here, retiring and believing that they can find somebody who's going to love them for real and they're going to live happily ever after in their retirement, I try to stop. I want to stop, to be honest. I want to stop these guys from believing what like other YouTubers tell them, that everything's great, everything's rosy, they're in a happy marriage, happy relationship, etc., and you can get in one too. I don't want these guys, these older guys that come here and their savings go on a house that's in their brand new girlfriend or wife's name, believing that that woman truly loves them and they're going to live happily ever after. I don't want that guy to buy a new Ford Ranger and put it in his wife's name. I don't want him to buy a new Honda Forza motorbike, yeah, and put it in his wife's name. I don't want him to believe that with Thai culture you need to buy them jewelry to show your love and ends up buying a big thick gold bracelet, a big thick gold necklace and a massive engagement ring, and then depletes all his savings and he's only left with a pension. And then the woman leaves him, takes the house, takes the Ford Ranger, takes the Honda Forza and sells all the jewelry. She's happy, she moves on to the next, while this guy is absolutely broken and struggling to move on, and he cannot do this again with another woman because those savings are gone, and he's literally like he's just left university, you know. He's got no savings, no nothing, no house, nothing, no car, no motorbike, just his pension. And it's a very, very sad story. It's a sad version of events. And you have to understand that a lot of guys really do believe that these women truly love them, whether they've met them in a bar, whether they've met them freelancing or met them on an online dating site, met them in a coffee shop. It doesn't matter where they've met them, yeah. They've been hustled. And I just try to stop that from happening by saying to these guys, take it slow, don't overspend, don't be buying gifts, don't be trying to show off or trying to set up a brand new life and investing heavily into any woman, whether it's in Thailand or anywhere else in the world. Don't do it. Get to know that woman first. Make sure that everything's safe and secure. But even then, don't buy a house that's not going to be in your name, unless the only time I'd ever advise that it's okay to do that, especially here in Thailand, is if you've been with that woman for a few years, you've got kids with that woman and you're a proper family, yeah? And the relationship's been going okay. It's not been like up and down all the time and having lots of issues. If that relationship's been good and it's not been toxic and you've got a family and everything's okay, then yeah, maybe do it. But otherwise, hell no, taking that risk, guys. Just don't take that risk. And I just try to share real stories from real people that email me in, email stories into the channel that I share with you guys. Steve Ross kind of mentioned this. He kind of skirted around it, but basically what he was trying to basically state is that there's no way of knowing if these stories are real or not, you know, if genuine people have sent them in. I'm more than happy if Steve or Tim want to pick 5 stories, over the past year that I've made on my channel, and give me a call on video call where I'll grab my phone and I'll show you on the video. I'll pull up my emails and I'll scroll to the email that I got sent, where you can literally see that, a real person, a real email address, and look, exactly the same story that it shows on the video. And I guarantee, hand on my heart, that if you pick 5, you will find those 5 emails in my phone 100%. And then if you're happy to state, we tested Dan out, everything we can state is 100% genuine from subscribers or viewers of his channel that have sent in these emails. However, what I will state, guys, and I think it's fairly obvious, is that we don't always know if they're 100% true. It's 100% true that I'm sharing what people send me. But they could tweak it, they could make it up, they can add little things or whatever. I always try to hope that people won't do that. And then, for example, guys, I think it was yesterday or the day before, I shared a story about a guy who paid 1 million baht as a gift and 60,000 baht as a salary to his girlfriend that he doesn't even live with, and he's been doing that for 3 years, which is absolutely bonkers. But I knew that there would be people that would state, no, it's fine, it's his money, he can do what he wants, wish them best of luck and everything. I knew you would get some like that, not many, just a few, but most people, he's off his head, he's bonkers. It doesn't matter if you're rich or you're a billionaire, it's about being used and abused. It's not about like, oh, I've got all the money so I can do this, I can do that. No, guys, that isn't the point. That is not the point at all. It's about having somebody like fake their relationship with you for monetary gain. If you know that and understand that, are you going to be happy with that? If you are happy, you crack on. If you're not going to be happy about that, then it hurts, guys. It really hurts. Also, guys, one last thing before I go. I think I've mentioned this in older videos, but the reasons for starting my YouTube channel, it was purely out of boredom, guys. I'm living in Isan. I've got a village wife. I've got a kid. I'm outside under a bamboo hut with my laptop, providing marketing for customers. And that's basically what I do as a job. And in my spare time, I decided to start making YouTube videos. And eventually I decided to talk about my own story, why I come to Thailand, what the relationships have been like with the Thai women I met previously. And then all of a sudden, people started to share their stories and their experiences and start asking me questions and stuff. It seems to be a very interesting thing for people to try to understand Thai women, because women are complicated as it is, but Thai women, they're a whole new ball game. So I can totally understand the interest, and if I don't know about something, I'll say I don't know. If I have a good idea about something, I'll basically share it, guys. I'm more than happy to stick with the same theme that I started with when I started the channel. And that's just to be honest and upfront, no matter if people like it or don't like it, just be real. Because I've said it before and I'll say it again, we live in such a fake world, where everybody's portraying a character like they're in a movie and trying to act like a character that they want people to like. And I'm tired of it, because I've always seen through people with this and I don't like it. So I decided to just be real, tell it how it is. It's not a popularity contest. Just be honest. Even if it's embarrassing, just be honest. And I hope I've been able to do that throughout this past year and a bit on my channel. Now, also in regards to me doing YouTube to make money, what most YouTubers understand, and I understand it, and maybe even you, who, if you don't make content, is that for around about 6 months on my YouTube channel, I didn't make a penny. My channel wasn't generating a lot of views. YouTube don't push your channel unless it's something absolutely epic. So for 6 months, you don't make any money. And I didn't know that at the time. I didn't think that it would make any money whatsoever. And it was just a hobby to pass the time until it started generating interest from people. And more people started sharing the stories. And then people started to say that the stories helped them. And it was just a natural progression. And when I seen that I was actually doing something positive out of it, even though I did get the odd negative bit of flack from expats that have a girlfriend that works in the bar, or have decided to marry a freelancer, or they're paying a monthly salary and didn't want to believe that it's not real, you know, the love that the wife has for him. So yeah, I can understand why I might upset some people by being honest, but I think it's better to be honest, especially when your content is going out to thousands of people. You need to be honest, because I could sit here and say, come to Thailand. It's an amazing country. The women are absolutely beautiful. They do everything for you. They'll give you a massage every day. They'll cook for you. They'll clean for you. You'll never get any dramas. They'll always wire you. You know, they're always so polite and so beautiful and so wonderful. Come to Thailand, live cheap, better cost of living, and you can marry someone beautiful who's half your age that'll stay with you forever and truly love you. I would love to say that. But what happens, guys, when that 65-year-old retiree believes what I say, comes to Thailand, marries a girl half his age, she said she loves him and everything, and he invests all his savings into that woman, into a house, into land, into a Ford Ranger, into a Honda Forza motorbike, covering her in jewellery and everything, because this is the woman that he thinks he's going to spend the rest of his life with, and he truly loves her, and he thinks that she truly loves him. The next minute, he's sleeping on the beach in Jomtien, broken, depressed, going to do God knows what. And everything has gone, everything he's worked for. His house might have been sold from back home and invested into that woman. And it's a sad state of affairs, guys. And I don't want to be that guy that does something like that to someone. So I just try to keep it real, keep it honest. Like it or don't, you don't have to watch. If you do, share, comment, subscribe. It's all great, guys. Now, obviously, in regards to my channel now, it does make some money. It's not a lot. I get more money from working hard, doing my marketing. And I'll be honest about something that I've never stated on my channel before. When I started YouTube, and for the first 6 months, I reckon, 6 months of my channel, it lost me a lot of money because I enjoyed creating the content and I wasn't working as hard as I used to do on the marketing. And I even lost customers at times because it wasn't just about making content that took all my time up. It was the subscribers and the viewers of the channel wanting to message me, wanting to speak to me on the phone, wanting to have conversations, video calls with me and stuff, and asking for help and advice. And that's what took all my time up. The emails just... It's amazing, like, how many people do contact you from YouTube that need help, need advice, want to share what's happened to them. It is amazing. So yeah, it cost me a lot, and it caused me a lot of problems with my relationship as well. Because anytime I had free time as well, I was concentrating on replying back to comments and stuff, and it just kind of overwhelms you and takes up a lot of your time. But guys, I'm not complaining. I'm more than happy to keep going with the channel as long as it helps people. Believe me, the day that this channel stops helping people, the day I'm happy to not make any more content and get my head down more with marketing and dealing with my customers, because that's what's going to make me a hell of a lot more money. And that's the reality of it. I do this YouTube channel because I enjoy it, I like the community, and it's actually doing something positive where I might save that 65-year-old retiree from selling his house and losing all his life savings and end up being depressed and sleeping on the beach. Bye, guys. Thanks for watching. Take it easy and ciao for now and enjoy your Sunday, guys. I'm going to try and enjoy the rest of the day. Bye-bye, guys. Bye.